Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Kyle Bradish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Puts a bunt down, right side, throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Time down to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
Red Sox already leading. Pitch misses. And a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back and it's flowing in. Keep it rolling.
Back now at Oriole Park. And our pitcher in this game, Garrett Crochet. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Cedric Mullins leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in, and there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering upstairs. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In the dirt. And now the lefty. Swinging a foul out of play. Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. And that is the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Alex Bregman. Bradish, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Bradish back to work. There's a strike. And the slider just misses.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And that skips in the dirt. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he gets Bregman. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
And there's a foul ball. That one way inside. Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Just some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we
And
show.
welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman. In there at the knees. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Ramon Laureano. That's towards center. Rafaela sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Jordan.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
In the air out to center. Mullins grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Outside. And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0.
Yeah, we made it. Welcome to the celebration. And this is word to the haters. We never stop it up. Shout out to all of you haters. Thank you for watching.
Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And that one clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to left field. Duran should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo.
Mateo went deep in his most recent game. And that's in for a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Up the middle, Bregman handles. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Now one miss.
No strike.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. A changeup missing. Yeah, that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Checks over to first, back safely. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ripped to short, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, on to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that's in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. And the count now even up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And a strike to Devers. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Casas at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one drifts inside. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-0. Casas off of first with 2 away. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter, Masataka
Now here's
Yoshida.
the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Boston strands a pair, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. That one down the line. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Late with the swing there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman grounded out his first time. Line to right, base hit. O'Neill on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
2 on, 1 out. Laureano comes up to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela settles under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pulls that one foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu right there to make the grab, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th, all tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradish back to work. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
And now it's going to be Connor Wong. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the corner. Rafaela goes 5 feet 9 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That's a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And the first offering is not close.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Chopper right side. Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's a speed threat. David Hamilton. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Pickoff throw.
Say.
Hamilton tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Duran off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Rafael Devers. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Now this is in the air down the line. Cowser sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to
and welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles, reached on an infield single his first time.
Mateo.
And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there.
No strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric
1 for 2.
Mullins.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Baltimore. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now batting Tristan Casas. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Baker also getting ready. Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Bradish will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching
Keegan Aiken taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a foul straight back. Casas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park, stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So up next, Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Slayton up and loosening in the pen. Bernardino also throwing. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Duran. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Josh Winkowski.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but we're not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Mountcastle on at second with 2 down.
Oh.
Hard hit right side. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ramon Laureano. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Two on, 2 outs. Left field, Duran makes the grab, and that is the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Baker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high. Fly ball down the line. O'Neill getting an angle on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Connor
Here's
Wong.
the catcher, Connor Wong. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So digging in,
center
Cedar
fielder,
Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
First offering, and it just misses. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
To the batter now, Jarren Duran. Foul ball there. Two outs. And takes low for ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. That's out to center field. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That one's upstairs, ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Durant. And there's one down.
Now batting. Right
Manager
fielder,
out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Josh Winkowski won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brennan Bernardino comes on now.
83.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball one, no strikes. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. To the right side. Whips it to Casas, and that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. CNL Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. David Hamilton now at the plate, 1 for 3.
David Hamilton.
Perez, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fly ball center field. Mullins puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I ease to a steady speed.
And Devers hits that one. Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
2 down, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, not close. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Gregory Soto getting loose out there. Cano, the right-hander, also getting loose. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. O'Neill sizing this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now getting to the bag.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Slayton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He leaves the yard to right. His second of the year, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran under it. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in to end the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Alex Bregman. Perez back to work. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Step off, throw to first. Gonzalez back in on a dive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And misses inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That catches the outside corner. 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Zach bunt towards third. Slings it across, and that is a big first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in, the throw home. Save!
Hey, he's in there.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing at the bat to drive in 2. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cionel Perez is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Soto.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
1 out, runner at second. And now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a strike.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Outside low. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now here is Jarren Duran. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Out to short, Henderson zips it across, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Boston.
back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman. A chance at his first save of the year. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Fought off foul. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That one outside, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
the tying run at the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Red Sox leading it by 2. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw. There's one.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Orioles down to their final out. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Westberg headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Aroldis Chapman done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Liam Hendriks. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 31, Liam Hendriks.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo, trying to deliver as the hero. And there's the strike. With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. The Orioles down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
If you ain't eating it, you stop. Gotta burn me on my front. I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way right under you, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me where the I find a way to go get it. The fatty, the rest, the digits. I find a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Jordan. I like to score and play and second another. I go for two, I can play on the shorty. Pick up a ball from my cardio buff. Excuse me a second. Probably mad at the Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Never hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See like daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip the switch for the Deacons to cheer the spice strips. My Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it. I take it back.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Zach Eflin. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Okay, all set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
David Hamilton stands in now and watches strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to O'Hearn. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Devers now. Devers launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. O'Neill on his horse. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Orioles due up in the first, no score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Tanner Houck. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Mullins with a homer in his last game. Rip to third. Devers throws on to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Close one.
Ball
Doesn't
one.
get the call. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one inside. 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. This to third, and it gets by him. Jump throw. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Westberg digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Mateo. And quickly one away in the second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Masataka Yoshida.
So now here's the DH. Masataka Yoshida. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. On the ground to first. O'Hearn takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
2 down, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Line drive and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. No score here in the second. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore. Bottom of the inning. Digging in. Colton Cowser. Cowser throws right, bats left. 24 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Kobe Mayo at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
field for a knock.
Batting 8th, catcher, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And that is out of play.
Yep, that ball went out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. 3 for 7 in the series so far. On the ground to the left. Bregman for 1.
He's out.
Over to first. Safe.
No, he's safe.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. First time up, he grounded to third. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, if he's going to steal
0-1's the
second,
count.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Mateo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He goes down looking. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the third inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Eflin back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Cedric Rafaela in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Double play ball to second. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop David Hamilton.
And the batter now, David Hamilton. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The other way. And that is that. And the Red Sox lead one. And it remains 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu turns to the right on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Henderson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Foul ball. One out, base is empty. That one the other way, and base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here is Tyler O'Neill. Reached on an infield single his first time. Check on the runner. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The flip to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Rafael Devers.
And that's a little bit high.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. O'Neill on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so Those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Casas now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Aye. 0-2 with the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. And a curve is down and in. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
That's down and in.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The next offering misses, and now 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's to third. Devers. Bregman for 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And And next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. Check swing, called strike. Two outs, base is empty. That's in there. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Now one
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Outside corner for a strike. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Overall, 2 strikes.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps him to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That's too low, and that's ball 1.
2 strikes, the count.
Here's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's ripped into the outfield. Lunging, but can't bring it in. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Now a chance for Cedar Rafaela. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Abreu at third. Wong over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
For the runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now, Jarren Duran. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. Two outs. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ball 1 there. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a ground ball to first. Casas steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one inside. Look out. On the ground. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Orioles held in check there, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders. Even though we was only groomed to take orders.
Eflin back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The Red Sox trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a bouncer out to short. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Just missed. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Houck done for the afternoon, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Greg Weisser. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Greg Weisser.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He's 2 for 2. one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
And strike two. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. Bernardino warming up as well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And here is Jordan Westburg. And that one fouled off. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Runner takes off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a base hit right there. Henderson around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Next to hit, Colton Cowser. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off left side. Westburg over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So, a man aboard, and now the DH, Kobe Mayo. Went with the sweeper for the strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1.
That one misses,
outside.
and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get it out of the play. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, the lefty, warming up as well. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Outside corner, got him looking. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 2. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's inside.
In.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Wong in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. He swings and fouls one off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Mateo makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
25.
7th. Josh Winkowski.
Josh Winkowski.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Right through there for a strike.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Two-two now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, nobody out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. Way upstairs, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
And there's a ball.
It. Ball 2.
That misses. 3-2 now. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's even up.
That's inside.
Right through there, got him. Out number 3. And the Orioles leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78, Yennier Cano.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Rafaela.
Leading off for
The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two to count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cowser makes the grab on the run. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Slings to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That clips the corner. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a foul straight back. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Hamilton off of first with 2 away. Bouncer to second. Mateo. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Liam Hendricks. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Hendricks, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-0.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
3-2.
Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton getting ready to go. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side, hard hit. Casas takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Now it's going to be Tristan Casas. That one at triple digits. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
High fly ball, right field. Cowser under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Upstairs. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
1 down, base is empty, and it remains 2-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Inside just. Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and now 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That one lifted to left. O'Neill in and to his right. Makes the catch for the out. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Next to hit, Connor Wong. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. And the count 1-2. Bautista is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.